Welcome to the online orientation for the School of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science, or EECS. We are happy that you have considered Oregon State University and our program. The School of EECS is one of the largest on the OSU campus. The School of EECS also boasts world-renowned research and excellent ties to local industry to give our students the opportunities needed for advanced degrees or employment after graduation. Many times students are confused on what major is the right major. We just want to make sure you know the difference. As you can see in the picture, 3 different majors work to build a robot. Depending on which part of the robot you want to build will change your major. Computer science will work mostly on the brain of the robot. Programs and codes will give the robot the ability to move and recognize the tasks that humans would want it to perform. Electrical and Computer Engineering, or ECE, will mostly work on giving the robot power to make sure it has the energy to perform the necessary tasks. Finally, the actual structure of the robot is built by a mechanical engineer. Click below this video for a link to learn about Cassie, a robot built right here at Oregon State University. Electrical and Computer Engineering, or ECE, students work in an exciting hands-on environment, analyzing and designing electrical components and systems. Within the ECE major, students can focus their degree on many different areas such as designing computer networks, working with tiny integrated circuits, or working on large-scale power generating systems. 3 broad focus areas include computer systems and embedded software, electronics, and energy systems. Having a computer systems and embedded software focus will teach students about computer architecture and engineering, digital hardware design, microprocessors, computer networks, and communication. With an electronics focus, students can study materials and devices, signals, systems and communication, high-frequency systems and optoelectronics, and integrated circuits. With a focus on energy systems, students study renewable energy, power generation and transportation, robotics and control, and more. Computer science, or CS, is on the very front lines of cutting-edge technology. Our students will receive a large amount of programming and theory courses that will prepare them to not only perform the necessary tasks, but also give them the tools and skills to develop those things which haven't been done before. Within the CS major, there are 2 different options. The first option is the Computer Systems option, which has a focus for embedding programming. Students will take courses that are more math and physics intensive, and ECE courses to allow a CS student to be able to work with a physical piece of hardware. The Computer Systems option is also ABET, or Accreditation Board of Engineering and Technology, accredited, which is internationally recognized as an engineering degree. Many international students choose this option. The second option in CS is the Applied option. This option allows students more flexibility to pick and choose courses to focus on areas both in and out of CS. For example, students have focused on bioinformatics, business and entrepreneurship, stimulation and game programming, human-computer interaction, security, artificial intelligence, data science, robotic intelligence, and web and mobile application development. When you take the math placement test following this orientation, you can see on this slide what score is needed to place you into the corresponding OSU math courses. Please note that students in the School of EECS will take the math courses listed in bold. When a student signs up for a class, sometimes they can sign up for 3 separate things: a lecture, where the professor speaks to the class, a lab, where assignments are given and worked on, and a recitation, where extra help with coursework is provided and where tests or midterms can be given. Some classes will have labs, others will have recitations, and some will have both. In general, recitations are designed to help you review class material in more detail. They are typically small classes, taught by student teachers. They will incorporate quizzes and homework. Most recitations are required, but some are optional. CH211 is an example of an optional recitation to CH201. The next important tip is to meet with your advisor. In general, you should meet with an advisor once per year. However, you can meet with them as many times as needed. Instructions about when and how to meet with an advisor will be emailed to your ONIT account each term. So, it is very important that you check and read all emails in your ONIT that come from the College of Engineering or the School of EECS. You can schedule an appointment to meet with your advisor online on the EECS website or call the EECS front desk, phone number listed on the slide. You will be able to log in using your ONIT account information. Then, you can click on your advisor's name and choose a date range for your meeting. This will take you to a calendar where you can see open meeting times. From there, click on a time block and you will have scheduled an appointment. Meeting with an academic advisor is an important part of your college experience. Advisors can offer you more than assistance with course planning. They can help you with career planning, finding resources, getting involved in clubs and activities on campus, and more. Meet with your advisor, and together you can develop plans for meeting your academic, life, and professional goals. Every term, except for summer, you will need to enter a registration PIN to register for classes. While all EECS students are required to meet with an advisor at least once per year, those who are making satisfactory progress will be emailed a PIN when it is not their turn to meet. If you are not emailed a PIN, you will need to make an appointment with an advisor, attend a group advising session, or come by the office for walk-in advising in order to get your registration PIN. Maintaining a good GPA is vital to being successful in EECS and as an OSU student. Each term, your grades will be evaluated and your overall GPA assessed to determine whether or not you are making satisfactory progress in your degree program. As an OSU student, you must earn a 2.0 or C average GPA each term and overall cumulative GPA of 2.0 to stay in good standing with the university. If you have a term where your GPA is below a 2.0, you will be placed on academic warning. Being on warning is just a warning to tell you that you need to improve your grades. If you have another term where your GPA is below a 2.0 or your overall GPA drops below 2.0, you will be placed on academic probation. Probation is more serious than warning because if you are on probation and have a term GPA below 2.0, you will be suspended or academically dismissed from the university. Please do not let yourself get into this position. See an academic advisor if you are having trouble in your classes, and find the help and support you need to be successful and remain in good standing. Students in EECS programs must earn grades of C or above in all their technical courses, which are listed in your My Degrees. These courses include math, computer science, electrical and computer engineering, physics, engineering, writing, computer science ethics, communication, and others. Grades below C, even C-, are considered failing, and the courses must be repeated until a passing grade is earned. Back core courses can be successfully completed with grades of D- or above. However, earning a D- grade will have a negative impact on your overall OSU GPA. If it seems that you may not earn a letter grade that you would be proud of in a back core course, you have the option to change the traditional letter grading of A, B, C, D, F to an alternative grading system of pass or no pass, known as satisfactory or unsatisfactory, or SU grading. A grade of S, or satisfactory, shall be equivalent to grades A, A-, B+, B, B-, C+, C, and C-. A grade of U, or unsatisfactory, shall be equivalent to grades D+, D, D-, or F. Neither grade will affect your GPA, but U grades are not passing, so they will not fulfill any program requirements. You may SU up to 36 credit hours of back core courses. My Degrees is your online degree audit, which shows where you are in your program. When you look at it, you can see courses that you have completed, courses you still need to take, and courses that you are taking currently. My Degrees is what the registrar will use to make sure that you have completed all of your course requirements for graduation, so you should check it regularly to make sure it is up to date and correct, especially if you have transfer coursework. There are many strategies to being a successful student within EECS. Here, you can see a few tips and tricks for success. Students should be following the correct academic plan for their major and major options. Students should complete course prerequisites, and most EECS students take 15 credits per term, not including summer terms. There are many resources available at OSU to help you be successful in your academic, personal, and professional pursuits. From physics help to counseling or career assistance, you are sure to find a resource that will meet your needs. Please look over this list of resources and visit some of the websites using the links below this slide to learn more about them. You may want to plan to visit some of them when you arrive on campus to learn more about how to schedule appointments and the services they provide. Going to a new country and culture is very challenging. We respect you for making the choice to leave family, friends, and comfort behind to seek out an education. One of the key things to remember is to ask for help. The university is a large place, but has many people there that are willing to assist and to help you find the things and the information you need. Just be sure to ask. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you soon.